This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of the Man of Medan. In the last episode, the group got together and worked to get to the radio, but unfortunately the radio blurted out before we could do anything to it, and we turned the power back on, and we're good to go. Now we just gotta choose what to do with this rebreather, get out of here, and wipe our things with this whole thing. And just say it was a fun adventure where Alex's brother and Julia's brother died. No in-laws to mess with? Anyway, assertive, take it, approving, leave it. I don't know. I can't make decisions by myself. I guess it wasn't that important. Well.
No. No. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We gotta keep going.
Je sais ce que t'essaies de faire. Tu veux me tuer? Hein? Mais c'est moi qui vais te tuer. Dis-moi seulement où est ce putain d'or?
Well, the death of my brother I got over really fast.
Tu l'as fermé, sale menteur! Ferme ta gueule de merde! Tu dis n'importe quoi! Tout ce que tu racontes, c'est des conneries! Alors, ferme ta sale gueule de merde!
I think he's dead, dude. But yeah, it's kind of like she was sad they died, and then all of a sudden she was like, oh, I'm actually fine. I think it's because that scene is optional. Defense, I don't know. Troubled, I drowned him. I don't know. But yeah, she just kind of like, I don't know. It's just like, oh god, he's dead, and he's like, we gotta give her. Oh, I'm fine now. I mean, I'm not saying like you should spend hours doing it. I'm just saying, shouldn't have. Oh, there's the cap. We need that. But still, it's just like, what? It's really hard to do like sad scenes in a thing, and you want it like how much is it affected before they have to snap out of it and get to going, and then cry later, that type of thing. What is wrong with this guy anyway? What the grief? Fog's back. Yeah. Well, better keep calm. Alright, he can't hear us. He can't hear us if we... Oh. Man, I suck at keeping calm, you know. Wait, we were always playing Alex. Oh, unless we're supposed to swap to another person at this time. Which is quite possible. So...
There's no use hiding, you little foot.
That sounds like a man who doesn't actually understand English.
What's the problem with sharing all that gold, eh? There must be plenty of that to go around, more than enough. And we're all in this together, right? Trying to cut me out of the deal?
You can take the gold, dude. Alright, let's try this again. Dang it!
Aha!
But it's because, you know, when people use curse words in a weird way that isn't their native tongue, you can tell it's kind of weirdly placed.
Holy fuck, lock it!
This guy's... Oh, well, there we go.
Is this gonna hold? Or do we need to start running again?
We're good. For now.
Well, that was easy. Why can't we all have strong steel doors to lock to stop enemies from trying to kill us?
Okay. Okay. None of you move. None of you go all changing on me now. Turn around. Slow. Real slow. Okay. All right. Not changing. None of that. Raise your hands up. Slow. No, no. Not like that. I said no changing.
Just put the gun down. Nobody has to get hurt.
You think I wanted to hurt anybody? I didn't get a choice in this, did I? It's in you too, isn't it? Isn't it now?
Yes, what are you talking about, dude?
Ah, not again! It's all gone changing on me!
What? What's changing?
Stay away! Stay back from the mist!
Hey, There's no mist, man.
Don't breathe it. Don't breathe the mist.
What are you talking about? Curious, what does the mist do? Skeptical, there's no mist. Best not talk to the crazy man. Leave him alone, man.
It's inside now. Inside with us now.
Please just calm down.
Stop! Stop! It's in one of us, isn't it?
Put the gun down, now.
Why would you say that? Why are you telling me what to do? Yeah, you breathed in the mist. It's happening. I can feel it.
Uh-oh. Oh, I was like, what was that? Worried. There's something in the last room. Dismissive. There's no mist. This guy's... Nope, don't tempt the wolf, man.
Did you breathe the damn mist or not? Tell me!
And didn't it? Sure, we all did a little. Desperate. No, we held our breaths. Just let him think whatever he wants to think, man. Dave ain't here, man.
Why aren't you saying anything? Did you breathe the mist or not?
Well then. Okay, first Conrad and now seeing her boyfriend killed. What a nice day for you, Julia. Well, 3 down, 2 to go, I guess. Poor Alex. This is we didn't want to say anything. We thought he was crazy. Who knew you had a reason with a crazy man? All right. I think your stats are slightly changed. Let's see. Eager, selfish. Wait, let's see. Truthful and guarded. I think truthful got swapped out for maybe courageous or whatever. What bearings changed before we go on? I guess just the junior part. Alex and Julia found the rebreather but decided to leave it behind. They failed to talk Junior down. He shot Alex. That's a mind thing? Junior then shot himself. Oh, good. And Julia is still alive.
Alright, fine. Fuck. Great. A trip sounds great, I said. I love to dive. I fucking love to dive.
Are you going crazy now? Your boyfriend just died, dude. Shouldn't you be a little bit... Actually, we don't even know how much time has passed since...
So far, the possibilities are death by gunfire, death by falling, death by drowning, and now death by boredom.
Oh, yes, death by boredom.
Hey! What's happening?
You poor baby.
Okay, damn it. It's time to go down in the hole.
Let's go down the hole. Well then. But yeah, Alex is now... Actually, does it change anything on their traits now that they're all... let's see. Probably not. Yeah, it's like, well, nothing else to scold about now. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead. Yep. And unfortunately, probably because of all the people dying, we've missed out on so much collectible stuff, because you probably have to have them alive to get certain things in the ship or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm kind of wondering how many variations of the path are there for like extra stuff? Because I feel like you have to do certain things to unlock certain, like maybe certain characters have to die to unlock certain secrets. While you need all the people alive to get some of the others. I could be wrong. You might need everyone to survive to get everything, but I think that would give a lot more replay if you could only get certain secrets if, like, you know, only Brad died or something like that, or Conrad, or so forth and so on. I could be wrong, but that would be a way for me to get more out of the story. So, you know, try to, for those who want either the full story from an outside perspective, or those who trophy hunters and all that other stuff. Although usually trophy hunters want easy trophies. They don't want the ones that are like super difficult to get. But I only do trophies 100% if it's going to be really easy to do. Like if I can get it on like a single or second playthrough, then I'll go for the trophy hunting. If not, I'll just do whatever I want. Or if it's a game I really, really like and I'm going to do 100% anyway, then I'll do it. But most games I don't usually try to 100% unless I really want to. Because there's so many other games. It's like, come on, time to get to the next one, you know? Alright, well. Yeah, I wonder who's with Fliss if everyone's alive. Well, because the game seems to push the Conrad Fliss thing, even if you don't choose to humor his flirtations. I assume they're supposed to hang out more than like, you know, Julie and Alex are. Whoa. Was that a dude out of nowhere? Like, goddamn, Jack in the Box trying to double team us? I bet that's Fliss's fantasy. You know it is. Don't kink shame. Anyway, but yeah, like Julie and Alex are supposed to be together so they can kind of work out their relationship or either strengthen it or make it worse, while Conrad and Fliss work together to either strengthen or weaken their relationship, while Brad is just being a nerd over here in the corner going, I like history. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who, out of all the characters in the game, we've been in this place before, actually, a while back. I don't know who I'd say is my... Because the game and the story actually isn't too bad overall. I think it's more preferable than some other games. Or
the gentle sounds of a haunted nightmare boat.
Okay, there's nothing there. So, but I'm not sure who my favorite is. I mean, yeah, I've been kind of playing the silent route, so it's hard to get their full personalities without choosing the head or heart decisions over the course of the game. But I don't know. I guess Brad is the closest to the personality that would probably be similar to me. What's that? That's weird. That picture is also weird too, but what was that all about? Oh, let me see that again. Show someone like trying to get off and then someone we don't know trying to catch her or something? I can't really tell. Huh. That one's a bit vaguer than the other ones. Weird. It looked like someone... What the heck? It looked like someone killed themselves. Like the guy was like maybe trying to talk this lady down and then she stepped off the window and hung herself maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, it didn't have anything to do with any of the characters though, which is weird. Usually most of the premonitions were around either the main characters or the cast that we'd already run across over the course of the game, but those were two completely different people, at least from what I'm aware of. Internal memorandum to all field officers. The scale of our search and recovery mission across the area has yielded results far greater than expected. Unfortunately, there is now a shortage of adult caskets. If you locate the remains of any missing persons at the water purifier plant, you may have to use the smaller caskets. Why were they putting these people in caskets? Most people who are killed at sea, unless in extreme situations, were usually buried at sea, you know, for the most case. Even if loved ones wanted you to have them, they usually didn't have the manpower or the way to store it. Maybe it's just being respectful that they have caskets, but I don't remember most boats storing caskets because, like I said, don't have so much room and, you know, and possibility of stinking out the place and so forth and so on. Well then.
Fucking knew it.
I knew it. I guess that one door that had the flashy was probably locked, I bet.
This is déjà vu.
Weren't we in this room before? Like a while back. I think we're almost actually in the folks. Maybe not this episode, but maybe the next one will probably be at the end of the game. Because I feel like now that all the characters can possibly die. Although I think Conrad probably could have died at the very beginning of the game on the boat when the pirates first encounter him. I don't know. I have a feeling that someone could have died at that point. Like that's the earliest. But now that everyone's like possibly dying at certain points, I can tell we're near the end of the game. Because usually they save the death of characters. Oh, I can barely hear that. They usually save the death of characters for like the very near the end because it's easier to code and you don't know all these paths and everything. Sounds like that one pirate dude's going bonkers again.
Stay back! I mean it!
Alright, dude, you're the boss.
Hey, listen to me. Take a deep breath, okay? Nobody's gotta get hurt here.
Attack, back off. I don't know, man, it's a crazy dude. Yeah! What's that? What are you doing, dude?
You're going to regret that.
Uh-oh. What'd you do? Nuts. Kids are here. Wait, where'd Julie come from? She just came out of nowhere. Alright, before we continue. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it! Game is so slippery. Oh no. Hey, big boy. No! Wait, those are the boxes that said Manchurian gold on it, wasn't it? It's not gold at all. Or if it was gold, it's...
Get out of there! Come on!
Looks like it's some chemical or something like that. Yeah, Julia, get out of there. Why don't you help her, dude? Oh, you are gonna help her. Man. Door 2. Oh. Say, panic, not yet. Commanding. No! I don't know what to do! Oh man, this is too tough, man. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, the game's like freezing or no! Why are you killing everyone, Julia? Jesus! What'd she ever do to you? Well, now there's one. Great. Ooh, she was chopped in half, too. Ugh. Way to go, Julia. Now what? Well, there's one who survived, I guess, to tell the tale. The distributor cap, no! Now we're done. We can't get out of here. We're done for. Well, maybe the radio call worked. I don't know. Okay, before that, oh, I didn't know you could do this. Apparently, before it transfers over to Julia, or whatever, it shows her death like look because her mouth's all bloody. I mean, she's basically dead. So anyway, I wanted to show the bearings before we swapped up to that. So, oh, the final scenes to the distributor cap. Alex and Julia went down to the hole in the radio. Olsen opened the bulkhead door, flooding the cargo hold. I wonder if that stuff's preventable. Some stuff I feel like it isn't, and then other stuff I feel like it is. Distributor cap was destroyed by the falling cargo hold door. Thanks, Julia. Okay, maybe this will be the final episode. I wasn't sure if we had enough, if we were going to have enough recording for... I might make this just a long episode if that's the case. Because I knew this game wasn't going to be very long just because of how it's designed, you know, and everything. You can't really... Oh. Well, Brad actually is dead. Okay, well, that confirms that.
Oh, fuck.
Man, it takes us a while to find Brad's dead body.
Oh, enough already. I can't fucking take it.
Well, Fliss is the one who stabbed him. If you haven't already, well, I'll wait till the credits to explain everything, but if you haven't figured it out, it's pretty obvious what the answer. Well, oh, okay, I'm not saying it's obvious, but you know, about a bit of the way through, you can kind of figure out what the solution is. So, well, we're on a boat. Everyone's dead. The distributor got destroyed. The radio call went out, so there's that. And Julia survived. Our favorite character. Woohoo.
So what the hell now?
I wonder if it is possible for everyone to die by the end, or if someone has to survive. Oh, hey, helicopter. All right, we're saved. Well, at least one person survived. 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
Hey. Hey, what is that?
Got a visual. Several civilians on board. I can confirm that the target is a converted military cruiser as described. Jesus, it's just a bunch of kids.
It's one kid.
I repeat, it's just a bunch of kids. Bring them in.
One person. Did they not want to redo the dialogue to indicate that one person may have survived? You know, players, that someone would have done a everyone dies run. You know. Help me. Well, at least Julia survived. Yay. Bearing update. I might as well check that really quick. Let's see. Fliss revealed their location. Anything else there? Oh, when the power was destroyed, the radio came back to life. I noticed if it's... all the rest of them are now darkened. I wonder if it's because they don't affect anything anymore. But anyway, the military came and rescued them as they had given their location over the radio. Well, I didn't purposely do it. Fliss did. Yeah, you did. But yeah, I wonder if there is a everyone dies ending or not. I don't know. There probably is. I probably, by doing nothing and choosing the quiet option, it
We've been going out for a few months, but it got pretty serious, you know, pretty quickly. It got really serious.
Really? I guess it did.
We had our good times and bad times, you know. It was mostly good times. It was mostly good times.
I assume this is the scene where it'd have all the characters talking if they all survived, but... And that's it. But yeah, I bet there is a way to like have everyone die or something happens to where, depending on what decisions or branches occur, because I guess, hello, Curator Man. Is that your name, Curator? Tell me how I did, good sir. Okay, I technically broke my creed by having Fliss stab the dude by not doing anything, but overall, I try to stick with it.
Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can't do better next time around. Not a very happy ending. Or maybe it is. Depends what makes you happy, really. I suppose when the curtain falls, you're either ready for it or you're not. And the distributor cap? Boom. Unfortunate. It's all about decisions, isn't it? Decisions made in a hurry, in a panic, made with the heart instead of the head, or vice versa. Sometimes those decisions take a long time to have repercussions. But there are repercussions. There are always repercussions. Till we meet again. Maybe in Little Hope, maybe somewhere else. But be certain, we will meet again. It's inevitable.
Well, unless the mocap actor that you got for you decides not to come back for the sequel game or whatever, you know. Oh, and it got some little music at the very end there. So, yeah, well, I guess that's it for the Man of Medan. Obviously, I didn't get the very worst ending. I got a pretty bad ending, and that's what happens if you almost do nothing for the most part. Like I said, I kind of wish I had changed my mind about. I wish I hadn't done the whole stabbing thing, not because it killed Brad, but because I actually generally wanted to see what happens if you do a no, like do nothing, and see how far you can get with what happens. I'm surprised with how long characters survive or certain things occur when you basically stay quiet or purposely fail the QTEs. It was kind of remarkable for the most part with that occurring. It definitely makes me wonder, like, the variations on the scenes, because obviously I did the most least ineffective way where everyone, like, multiple people died even before the final section, because when everyone gets together, that's kind of when the game gets into final situation mode where everyone works together to get out, and then that can affect a few things. Because it seems like if the distributor cap hadn't been destroyed, obviously we would have just left instead of waiting for the radio or people to come from the radio, maybe, because then we would just driven off. And then what would have happened to the military units that had come on the boat? Because they wouldn't have known about the gas, right? So they probably would have killed each other, quite possibly. So we kind of saved them by having the distributor cap get destroyed, right? But and then you noticed in some of the premonitions, one, we didn't find all of them. Obviously, probably maybe certain paths had to happen, or maybe I just missed them by either going to a new scene or whatever. Like certain scenes we didn't see or ever occur, but that's because obviously certain characters die. Like Alex getting his head smashed in by, was it Olsen or whatever his name was, the captain dude with the milky eye. Probably if he'd survived that, maybe when he chased us later on, maybe he would have eventually got his head slammed in. It's hard to say. I'm trying to think. There were a few scenes we never saw. And yeah, what was the whole girl, like the guy and the girl, like jumping out the window? Was that tied to something else, or because that had nothing to do with any of the characters? So I wonder if that's a replay through to find out what happens after that. And obviously the mystery. Oh, I guess the game never straight up tells you. Well, okay, it did with Alex. Yeah, it was the gas, or it was that mist. Every time the mist was there, it was causing people to go crazy. That's all it was. There was no mystery, or sorry, there was no like horror element or whatever. It was all in the minds of the characters. That's why all this stuff was happening, because it was basically a hallucinogen, which I guess the government or a section of the government was trying to do new type of chemical warfare. So it was codenamed Manchurian Gold, but it wasn't actually Manchurian Gold. That's just what they called the substance. Maybe that was what they were putting on the manifest to keep people off their backs, or maybe that was the actual name of the drug or whatever it's called. But it leaked out during the thunderstorm. It unfortunately like either broke open the crates or activated the Manchurian Gold. Like maybe activating the gas requires like fire or something like that, or combustion, and that's what caused them to go crazy and destroy the whole ship. And these kids got caught in this whole situation. So obviously, if you play your cards right, you can survive the encounter and get it home. And obviously, the variations. I know this is the same on Until Dawn. Depending on how you reacted with characters over. Oh, I'll let the credits end then. And because Fliss told us where our location is, Julia never gets to go home.
I just saw someone in the woods.
Whoever it was, they're gone.
Okay, very good. Who's there?
I fashioned her with my own hand.
And it was like the curator was talking about Little Hope. Well, that's the next. Apparently, this is supposed to be an anthology a series of games that Submission Games is doing. That each different types of thriller, suspense / horror stories. And technically, Until Dawn, I guess it could be considered it, but maybe that was before they decided to do these series of games. So The Man of Medan is the first game, Little Hope is the second. And I assume which is kind of isn't that a little premature to do a second game when you're not even sure if this game is going to make enough money? I don't even know if it made enough money. Like, people bought it and streamed it and all that other stuff because that's what people do when a new game comes out. They immediately go to streaming, either to watch it or play it themselves. Most people just tend to watch it these days. Well, I guess I can't complain. Here I am recording it, but this is months after the game's come out. So, but yeah, so if this game does well enough, maybe we'll see Little Hope come out. And it said 2020. I'm surprised they're going to pump that out that fast. Maybe it's because they've already got the engine, so all they have to do is get the actors to come in and, code in, or do the coding for the new scenes, but all they have to do is get the voice actors in, all the other stuff. So I don't know, maybe they've got a system set up. And this game wasn't very long. You could probably beat in how many episodes is this so far? Like 8 or something like that? And I do about 30 minutes per episode, roughly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... about 4 to 5 hours. That sounds about right. And then there's replay value depending on the different paths. But anyway, before the cutscene occurred, and Until Dawn, you could survive. All the people could still survive in that one as well, same as this game. But the ending would slightly change, variations depending how you reacted with characters over the course of the game. Were you not super nice to them? Were you belligerent with them? Stuff like that. And it affected how, after they survived the situation, they described their feelings on some of the other characters. And you can get some, if you're like pretty nasty, you get some pretty bad situations. So I bet when Julie was talking about Alex, I bet if you'd been either her or the other way around, if you discarded both of them and ignored both of them or whatever and yelled at them, I bet they would have, at the end, had said something about different to the people about who they were interviewing or whatever. But that's if you get the army people ending where the military come and pick you up, which it looks like they lock them away for who knows how long until the end of their days. So that's, I guess, technically we've got the bad ending. We even got the achievement for it, which I guess that means someone has to survive till the very end of the game, whether you arrive on the boat or whatever. I guess I could show you the trophies things really quick before we call it the end of the episode. Holy crap, I missed a ton of stuff. Look at that. I only got 1 trophy over the course of the game. Completed the solo story. And I guess it's not really a spoiler now that we've beaten it. Let's see. Everyone survived. Oh, there is a no one survived. I kind of wish I got... That was actually what I was kind of going for, was the no one survived story. But it's probably based on certain decisions or something like that. So, let's see. Found all the secrets. Found all the pictures. Only the men only the men survived. Right there, you boys. Girls Night Out, only the women's. I almost got that one if I had survived the QTE with the door. We would have gotten the Fliss and we would have gotten the Girls Night Out ending. Pulse for Futures. Found all the white framed pictures. No, I missed like quite a few of those. Quite a lot of Deaths in the Night. Found all the black framed pictures. Oh, so the white frame features of pictures are possible good futures, and then the black ones are deaths. Okay, I didn't think about that. The trophies had to tell me that one. And then I don't even know what the rest of the trophies are. Probably like never missing a QTE, finding all the secrets, all the other stuff, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised. Found 25 secrets, learned to work together, finished the shared story. Like the movie, like that movie with the ship. Finished movie night. I don't even know what that's about. Cry Master, beat the... Oh, if you actually beat it, you get a trophy. Okay, gotcha. Oh, as long as you're quick, complete the QTEs. Oh, cool. But I think I think this is a nice, short, and sweet game. I could play this multiple times and give you multiple endings. I probably should, but I feel like it's almost better just to, like... And I feel like it would be kind of boring to basically go over the same stuff again and talk over it. I could, and I could show you different things. But no, I feel like this is one of those games. I played my run, and I showed you what I did that no one has run. But I bet plenty of people online have done a complete run, or everyone survived and everything like that. So, I mean, I know most people probably, if they watch this one, they want to see what my take on all the other endings are. But I don't know. I feel like I did what I wanted to with this game, and I enjoyed it. What it was, I think it's definitely a keeper. I think maybe not at the full price, maybe a little bit cheaper, because like I said, I'm one of those guys that only buys games that have like a ton of replay value, like usually certain RPGs or whatever. But I think it was a fun adventure. I think most of the characters are generally likable. There's not really a character that really... I mean, maybe Conrad at times is kind of a jackass. And maybe Fliss being a bit stubborn at times. But overall, I mean, it kind of works with their situation. So I think they did a pretty decent job with the writing. Music, I think music was okay. I don't think there was any tracks that really stood out. But it was all supposed to be atmospheric anyway. So... but yeah, I'll be interested to see what the next Submissive Games will hope, and see if it's another fake fake thriller game like this one was more like there wasn't a supernatural thing. It was all just science basically caused these situations to occur while and until dawn. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say that's a bit more supernatural. So a little hope. It's hard to say. It kind of looks like it might go back to supernatural again. Like, it looks like I might have to deal with witches and all that. So I'm interested to see what happens. But thanks, Supermassive, for the game and everything that came with it. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time when the mail comes in.